Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube tarot channel. This is going to be the reading for the Sagittarius collective, Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. These are your love messages for the month of February. Could be talking about a romantic situation, but doesn't have to be. It could be talking about a work-related situation or some sort of dynamic within a friendship group or family unit, okay? I just want to quickly note before I jump into the reading, there are definitely messages here coming up around loss, okay, or needing to let someone or let something go. It could be that you have, come to the end of a cycle with someone or something, and so there's a lot of energy here about needing to let go and not holding on, okay? So the first card we have coming up is the Empress card coming up in reverse. Could represent, I get Pisces and Taurus energy off of this reading. I have filmed already for Taurus, and you might be dealing with an earth sign or a Taurus just because I'm seeing Two of Pentacles energy here, as well as the Devil card coming up, which can represent the sign of Capricorn and the Hermit. So this is actually all earth energy on the other side of the reading. So definitely could be involving a situation with some kind of earth sign here. Also potentially a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, okay? Again, with this Empress card in reverse, I feel like there's a breakdown of a possibly a soulmate connection or relationship here, okay? Could be, for some of you, this could be like on the level of divorce. For others of you, this could just be some kind of breakup or just needing to move forward. This could be moving on from people that you were formerly very close to, okay? Again, friendship group, family connections, work connections, that kind of thing. I'm also feeling like this is like, only going to apply to maybe a handful of people, but I am picking up a little bit of energy here of potentially someone losing a baby, like if they were expecting, okay, like a miscarriage, in which case, my condolences, very difficult situation to go through here, but I am just picking up a little bit of that energy off of this Empress card in the reverse. Whether that's you or someone else around you, Sagittarius. I do also feel like you may be struggling here a little bit with starting or creating something new or expressing your creativity, okay? Or it's like if you've started, a new business or something like that, it's like you're running into you might be feeling like a little bit stuck or stagnant in terms of what you're doing and not really sure of which direction to move forward into. If that is the case for you, the message coming out here through the rest of the reading, and I'll get into it, is to definitely have patience and compassion with yourself, okay? The next card we have coming up is the Ace of Cups. Again, talking about some loss of love here, okay? So again, could be some sort of breakdown in an existing or an old connection, okay? You might be purging very old feelings from some sort of loss in the past, okay? Whether that was someone who actually passed away, or again, someone or something that you're needing to separate from and move on from, okay? And just move forward with your life. Again, I'm also feeling like, if this is not talking about an external, something external that's leaving or someone that's passed, something like that. With the Ace of Cups here reversed, this card is all about pouring into oneself, having an abundance of self-love, okay? And so I really feel like either the love is lost in this situation, or I'm feeling like, again, that's like if that's involving an external person or party or situation. If this is just what's going on with you internally, I feel like you need to really invest in some self-care mechanisms, like drinking more water, perhaps taking baths, okay? Really connecting. We're in a Cancer moon right now, so there's a lot of water energy in the cosmos right now, and then it's quickly going to turn into your energy, fire energy, as we approach the full moon in Leo on Sunday, okay? So it's almost like, I'm almost seeing like a flash in the pan, okay? And you know how like water evaporates around heat? That's a little bit of the imagery that I'm getting here with you. Perhaps you're being called to tap more into your emotions and your water energy, really expressing your emotions and honoring your emotions here, okay? And that comes up in your psychic tarot guidance here, which I'll get to towards the end. Three of Swords coming up at the bottom of this side of the spreads, okay? Could be talking about betrayal, heartbreak, pain, definitely feeling, again, that loss or that feeling of someone or something having been lost. So again, if this is a person that you've lost, right, whether it was someone who was expecting or someone who already, you know, was here with us and passed away at some point, I am feeling like these feelings are surfacing up for you right now, okay? I will clarify the cards here that are in reverse, as well as this Three of Swords at the end, towards the end of the reading. All right, on the other side of the spread, like I mentioned, we have all earth energy. So there's either someone around you who's very earth dominant, or you have, you know, very prominent earth placements in your chart. With the Hermit card coming out here is this Virgo energy. Hermit energy obviously is very much about getting quiet time alone, okay? And I also saw the Solitude card from the Psychic Tarot as I was shuffling. Okay, really, again, getting still and quiet with yourself and being comfortable, okay, in that stillness and in that quietude. I think a lot of people, you know, really struggle with spending time alone and enjoying their own company. And that's a little bit of the energy that I'm picking up on from an internal perspective with the Empress and the Ace of Cups reverse. So what the guidance here is telling you to do is to get that quiet time alone, perform some self-care tips, do the things that you really enjoy to do, whether that's reading, writing, you know, painting, watching movies, whatever it is that really helps to buoy your spirit and refill your spiritual stores, so to speak, okay? Two of Pentacles energy. So you or someone around you may be sort of juggling, okay, perhaps between two different options, romantically or otherwise, could be work related as well. There's always, I get a connotation in this card of a balancing out of earth and water energy. So again, we have very dominant earth energy on this side of the reading and water energy here on the other side of the reading. So that balance of earth and water, of groundedness, as well as honoring your emotions. Those things are not mutually exclusive, right? It's like figuring out, I'm almost getting like emotional, going through perhaps a process of like emotional maturity, okay? Or just, you know, grounding yourself so that whenever, you know, life does throw anything at you that might be a little bit emotionally trying, you're able to really handle and overcome that in the healthiest way possible for you, is the energy that I'm getting here. I am also picking up on someone needing to make some kind of decision. So, and this is energy that has come up for a large part of the collective right now, not just you, Sagittarius. Again, this came up in the Taurus reading and I think another one, I can't remember. So if you do have some sort of choice or decision that you're needing to make, or someone around you in the near future, my guidance has been, we are in the Mercury shadow retrograde. We are in the Mercury retrograde shadow period now, with it starting in full effect on Sunday. It will last for a few weeks, and then we go into the shadow period at the tail end of that. My advice to people is always to hold off on making any sort of choices or decisions until after that period is over, if possible. Obviously, if there's some sort of urgent need to make a decision sooner than then you'll have to do that. But definitely, you know, any decisions that you're making, my advice would be to pray upon or meditate upon those decisions, okay? The final card you have coming up here on this side of the spread is the Devil card. Again, can represent the sign of Capricorn if you are dealing with an earth sign individual or have prominent earth placements yourself, okay? Could be talking about, if it's not talking specifically about a person, this is talking about a dynamic, okay, or a connection, a relationship where there may be some sort of toxicity. Could be involved with another person. This could be speaking to codependent kind of energy, okay? Or it could also be talking about codependencies that exist within you. You know, oftentimes the devil represents addictions, okay? Not I like the phrase of like, you know, the things that serve to comfort us that then become things that control us, okay? When we can no longer control those behaviors. You can think of like alcohol or, you know, tobacco, as those kinds of things that people use as like stress relievers, but then in some instances that becomes something that they no longer have control of, and it takes control over them. So this is really saying to guard against that kind of energy. I feel like whatever decision you or someone else may be making right now, it could be talking about walking away from a dynamic that has codependency in it right now. And it might be very difficult to make this choice or this decision, you know, because I am seeing a lot of love here, okay, whether this is with a past person or again a past situation. It's something that you really cared about, something that really fulfilled you. If this is involving two people, for one or both of the people, this was wish fulfillment here with that 9 of Cups coming up at the bottom, but the cups are now all in the reverse, okay? The 9 of Cups and the Ace of Cups, which would be the 10 of Cups reverse. So to me, that's really an indicator that this cycle has come to a close, okay? And it's time to let it go. I probably clarify that Devil card. So with the outcome card, and I'll read for, you have the throat chakra coming up, definitely talking about needing to express whatever it is that's on your heart and your mind. And again, this may just be having sort of a really deep dive heart to heart with yourself, or it could be talking about needing to communicate with someone else as well here, okay? And since we are in Aquarius season, I'm almost getting like a clear the air kind of motif, okay? So just before, let's see. So, okay, let me talk about the 3 of Wands super quickly. 3 of Wands is coming up in reverse here. Again, this is speaking to, I do feel like this is a past situation, something that you worked hard to manifest or were trying to work hard to manifest. Again, this was a relationship with another person or some type of work situation, friend or family group dynamic, something that you were working to try to fix or resolve here. But I really feel like, you know, there's a need for, again, not just patience and compassion, but also detachment here, okay, from any sort of expected particular outcome, okay? All right, so with the throat chakra card, so 2 things. I'm going to read from the book for that, but I also want to read aloud an affirmation that you can use to promote and support your throat chakra. It's something that I have on a chakra stole that was gifted to me. So the affirmation says, I am aligned with my highest truth and communicate this with love and honor. My words echo softly within the universe. And so something I do is I sometimes write down affirmations. I'll put them on a Post-it note and put them up on my mirror or wall, door, whatever, and just repeat them to myself like in the morning or in the evening. So that may be something that you want to do with that affirmation. At the bottom of the Psychic Tarot, we do also have the waiting game with the hourglass here, and again the number 2. So again, about in terms of any choices or decisions that you're making, I would strongly suggest that you practice patience, okay, to the best of your ability, and hold off on making that decision and communicating that decision until you've had some time to really think about it. And if you can, wait until the end of the retrograde period, okay? You know what? I'm going to actually read for both cards, okay? So I'll start with the number 2, waiting game. This card indicates that you've worked hard to set things in motion in certain areas of your life, and you're now waiting for the results to come to fruition. The number 2 is all about choice and decision. In the past, you may have been afraid of making decisions or choices, but now you're no longer held prisoner by this fear or the constraints of old beliefs. Expect the best and be open to the limitless power of your intuition, which is presently very strong. Trust and use it to assist you. Achievement and success are assured, but once obtained, don't let it change you. Remember who you are, the effort that it took to get you to this point, and the gratitude you need to show to the people who helped you. Stay on your spiritual path, for it will continue to guide you on the journey of your soul. All right, and we do have victory and success coming up at the bottom of that. I'll just show y'all. Oh wait, okay, let me put the book down real quick because I mentioned this card, but look, this is like literally, this was on the top, followed by victory and success here, okay, same border color, and then that number 9, solitude, okay. Let me put them back in order. Those were just the top 3 cards though. And I just want to quickly peek that number 9, that's a major arcana card in this Psychic Tarot. It's the Hermit, so which is energy that you have coming up here. I thought that was it, but I just wanted to check. But yeah, double Hermit energy coming up here in your reading. Okay, so definitely coming to a place of appreciation of spending time alone and solitude and quietude, getting in touch with your intuition, which, as the book mentioned, is very strong right now for you. Okay, so let me clarify some of your cards. Definitely could be some kind of divorce happening here right now, as I'm seeing the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, again, I feel like that's probably for a few of you. Clarify the Empress reverse. 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 Okay. The Moon. Yeah. All right. I do feel like for some of you, this may be unbeknownst to you right now, okay? Because the Moon can speak to illusions, secrets, okay? Keeping something secret or hidden. I feel like with this Moon card coming up with the Empress, again, someone, you know, may have even actually been concealing a pregnancy if there's not exactly like a loss around pregnancy here, although I am still picking up on some kind of loss energy. Someone may have been concealing that, okay, and maybe that's leading to some sort of breakdown here. With the Empress and with the Moon card, rather, clarifying the Empress card here. I feel like you also might find something out about a water sign, or again an earth sign, as the Empress can represent both water and earth energy. I'm going to shuffle the cards once more and then clarify the rest of the cards. Okay, yeah, definitely cutting through any sort of confusions or illusions by really tapping into and listening to your intuition and your eternal guidance. Clarify the Ace of Cups reverse. Clarify the Ace of Cups reverse. We have the Ace of Swords reverse. Definitely someone here was not expressing the truth, okay? I definitely feel a little bit of deceptive energy here, for sure. Deceptive energy here could be involving an air sign as well. I am seeing that energy now. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay. You have pretty much all the energies here on the board right now. But yeah, I definitely feel like someone was not telling the truth or is not telling the truth, but I do feel like that will that it either has been illuminated recently or it will be. All right. Clarify the 3 of Swords. The High Priestess. I feel like, you know, the Psychic Tarot guidance book alluded to the fact that your intuition is really on point right now. And I'm seeing that here with some of the imagery, especially the Moon, the lighting around the swords here, okay, with the Hermit energy coming up 2 times. And now you have the High Priestess. I almost feel like you already know what this is, okay? Perhaps you've had suspicions about it. You know, I feel like the High Priestess can also be about keeping secrets, but in a different sort of way. It's almost like concealing your internal knowledge. But I almost feel like you have some sort of, you know, like women's intuition, okay, but it can apply for women and for men. But I almost feel like you have some inkling, okay, about this 3 of Swords. And that if it hasn't happened yet, that you already kind of have seen like a foreshadowing of it, or you already sort of sense it. And if it has happened already, I feel like same story, you already sort of foresaw or had sensed it before it actually happened. I'm gonna give the cards one more shuffle here. Saw the Princess of Swords, so again, speaking to needing to communicate something to another person, either you or another person. I saw that with the 7 of Swords. Taken together, that's the 8 of Swords, okay? Staying stuck in a cycle, okay, with someone. This is a cycle that you can break out of, for sure. Clarify the Devil. Clarify the devil. Yeah, the Eight of Wands, which is all about listening to your intuition. Okay, I feel like your intuition is trying to propel you forward and telling you not to get stuck in this repetitive cycle. Okay, again, whether this is with an external person or party, again, could be romantic or it could not be, could be related to work, but I really feel like your intuition is trying to get you to move forward like the man in this card is. And it's a kind of a balancing act. I'm feeling a little bit of like walking a tightrope energy here. Clarify the Three of Wands reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed, okay? Definitely could, again, be dealing with some earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo here. Could be related to, again, a work situation where you're perhaps choosing to walk away here, okay? You or someone else is choosing to walk away. Could have some monetary implications or consequences is the sense that I'm getting from this card. All right, let me get your oracle guidance. Which oracle should we use? I think I'll use the Sacred Traveler oracle for your reading. Let's see what comes up. Just give this a few shuffles. While I do that, I'm just going to take a moment to say, if you like this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so through my website, which is listed down below, tamika.com. I am also currently offering a special on relationship readings for the entire month of February. They are 50% off. It's a much longer spread than this. I created a shorter spread just for the channel here. All right, so let me get your Sacred Traveler. What is the guidance for the Sagittarius collective? Discovering truth. Huh, didn't I say that? I'm telling you, someone is not, or excuse me, someone is not or was not telling the truth in the past. All right, you stand in the light of truth. Okay, so if this is you, okay, who has been concealing something, then it is time to come forward. Okay, again, maybe not right away, but in the near future. I'm feeling much more though, like this is some sort of truth coming towards you from someone else. So let me just read from the book for this, and then I'll close out the reading. Okay, let me find it. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. It says, listen to the wisdom that rises from your soul, even if those around you don't agree. Trust your instincts. Be yourself, whatever the situation, and respond from the authentic place inside. Be starkly honest with yourself. Speak your truth. Live your truth. Walk your truth. Listen to your inner guidance and follow it. You radiate the energy of truth to others so that they can find their truth. It says, hold on. It says, if you are facing a decision, which I think that you are, and your mind says one thing and your heart says another, follow the dictates of your heart and you'll be on the right path. If you get a nudge to speak to someone or go in a particular direction, don't hesitate, follow this guidance. On your journeys, others may indicate what path you should take and why. You can listen to their advice. However, if your heart indicates another way, follow that. There's a place inside of yourself that always knows the truth. Take time to be still to discover the genuine place of knowing within. Often the hardest thing about living your truth is discovering what it is. So it's important to slow down, be quiet, and listen to the whispers of your soul. That solitude we were talking about. If there's an area of your life in which you're not being authentic or where you're not in integrity with your values, this is the time to make some changes. Okay, lovely. So definitely reiterations there of what's come up in the spread. Getting quiet, solitude, time alone, really getting in touch and listening to your intuition, following, as the guidance book said, the dictates of your heart. Okay, so again, Sagittarius, thank you so much for watching this video. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe, especially if the video did resonate with you. And again, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so through the link posted down below in the description box. Other than that, I hope to see you in the next reading. Thanks for watching. Bye.